thrilled to introduce our next guest. He is just he's one of the top comics in the country today. He has done over 200 national television shows. He'll be appearing in Las Vegas at the Comedy Store at the Dunes, January 13th through the 19th. And then he'll be at the Sheraton Premiere in Universal City, January 23rd and 24th. He is a very funny man. Will you please welcome George Miller?
Very much. Thanks. Well, how you doing? I am too. Where y'all from? I am too. Good. Feel good. A lot of interesting stuff happened in 1986. That 13-year-old girl from Orange County, and then she turned in her parents for having drugs, remember, and they were in jail for a while. I kept thinking they're not going to be in jail forever. Talk about wait till I get you home. And Hands Across America, all those people joining hands from the West Coast to the East Coast. Did you see the people in the mountains? This idea sucks! Mr. and Mrs. Reagan got into the last minute. They joined hands on the White House lawn. Boy, they really put themselves out, didn't they? And Richard Miller, the convicted spy, he got, what was it, 2 life terms plus 50 years plus a $60,000 fine? And he better pay that fine or he's going to be in a lot of trouble. And remember a few months ago, the terrorists, they said they were going to start doing stuff in the United States. They mentioned department stores. That'd be pretty scary. You'll run for your life at Sears. Check my time. I got a lot of important things to do after the show. I have to drive around downtown and give the finger to vagrants. I like to do that. It gives them hope. You know, I went up to Seattle, my hometown, over the holidays and visited with my mom. It's funny the stuff you remember when you're a little kid. I know you've all heard this expression before. I first heard it when I was a little kid. Somebody said, I want something. And my mom says, people in hell want ice water, but they're not getting it either. I got confused. I thought hell must be like Denny's. It's hard to get ice water. She's always full of those expressions. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right, Mom? You have anything for the wimpy? Happiness comes from the inside. That's why you always feel better after you puke. Does your mom make a big deal out of everything? Would you like a cracker while I've got them out? Oh, yeah, Mom. Wouldn't want to blow this golden opportunity. Oh, she always gives lectures. Even if she doesn't know a person, she'll give the old lecture. One time we're on a bus, there's a kid about 9 or 10 years old, got his arm dangling out the window like kids do. My mom didn't know him. She had to give a lecture. Young man, that's a good way to lose an arm. Kid was sarcastic. He said, thank you. Could you tell us some of the other ways? Oh, kids today got smart mouths on them. I got a nephew who's in the 5th grade. They have an old maid school teacher. You know what they call her? Miss 7-Up. Never had it, never will. While I was up there, too late. While I was up there, I had this blind date, and I go over to her house. Boy, she was a knockout. She's really attractive, you know. I didn't think she was especially interesting because it was all that textbook talk, you know, those kind of conversations about wants and needs and goals. She says, tell me a couple of your goals. I say, well, I'm going to have sex with you and then leave. Enjoy talking to you. Thanks very much.
Here's your little.
Okay, what do I do with this?
You scratch it, yeah. And you may be very lucky.
Oh, I don't have my glasses. I won't be able to read it.
I'm reading it for you.
Okay.
50 and 5 is 55, and 25 is 80. You didn't do it, George.
I didn't do it?
Forget
Okay,
it.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
But you
I
need...
tried my best.
We all need different kind of luck kind of thing.
Do I get like a consolation prize, some Ferris slacks or something like that?
A consolation prize, a glass.
Maybe they give you those Ferris slacks all the time.
But comics never do well. They're always looking for ways to improve.
Unlucky, yeah.
Why was you looking for a gimmick for a long time?
Yeah, I'm still the comic who's looking for a gimmick. For a while I was the little-known fat comic, you know, and then I was the bothered comic. In fact, actually looking for a gimmick has become the gimmick, and that's not working either, so I don't know what the hell to do, really. I'm not sure what to do, you know.
What about, like I have, I always say, can we talk?
Can we
and
talk?
Rodney says, no respect.
Yeah. Well, what happened, I did a show a while back that has to do with this. I did a thing about everybody knows somebody like this, right? You know, a guy, no matter what the subject, he'll get it back to sex. Hey, did you feel the earthquake this morning? Yeah, I felt the earthquake in my pants. A lot of people know people like that, right? So then I got a lot of response on that. Friends and relatives, hey, George, in my pants, you know, joking around. And I thought it might be a good trademark, not as a sexual reference, but maybe if you didn't believe somebody. Like if somebody said, you know, if somebody was giving you a line of bull, somebody said, hey, Sinatra, I've known Frankie for 25 years. Oh, yeah, you know Sinatra, in my pants. I could be the in my pants comedian. It doesn't sound nice, but it might work. I don't know. So thank you, one guy.
Yeah, but what do you do in your spare time? Because you're mechanically inclined?
Oh, well, no.
Things,
I once drove from Los Angeles to New York with my emergency brake on. Yeah, right. And Greyhound fired my ass right after that. So you know, I had a motorcycle for a while. I had a motorcycle, and then I sold it to a motorcycle gang. They gave me $3 plus a savage beating.
You're not, and I hope you don't take this personally. I mean, because the first time we really met.
Right. Well, we did Merv a long time ago.
Yes, that was but we didn't. We sat next on the panel, but
right.
Chat.
But you were nice in makeup. I remember you came to see me in makeup that time.
Yes, and you were nice back. You said they're doing a good job on you. But what do you do? Are you athletic? What do you?
Oh, I generally have the hand-eye coordination of a goat. But I did. I'm glad you brought this up because I used to play a little bit of pool. I never categorized myself as a good player, and maybe like a mediocre player. And I see this movie, The Color of Money, with Tom Cruise, who's a hell of an actor, right? Very good actor. But I really think it's a lot of Hollywood hype because apparently he didn't start playing except in preparation for this movie. Now you got the articles coming out like in Life magazine and Us magazine.
I saw those.
Right? Did you see them? And they're saying Tom Cruise is a very good pool player. Tom Cruise is a great pool player. I don't think that's true. I think that's Hollywood hype. The reason is, if you see the movie, I don't know, did you see it?
I didn't see it.
Okay. Every shot Tom makes, the ball is like a half inch from the pocket. Now, these are shots your grandmother could knock in with her cane. Okay? Ronnie Millsap would make these shots. No problem. Okay? Right? So, well, maybe not. So, I thought what I would do, like I never categorized myself as even a good player, and they're saying he's very good. I would do this, if you would be willing to do this, I thought this idea might work, is I would challenge Tom to come on your show, play me a few games of 9-ball, which is the kind of pool game they played in The Color of Money. We both put up maybe $1,000. If he beats me, proves me wrong, he takes my $1,000, he donates it to his favorite charity. If I beat him, I take his $1,000, stick it right in my pocket. No. I would also give it to charity, and maybe you could referee, because right, I know you don't like being on camera for very long, right? So that would work out good. And can we do that if he would accept that challenge?
Right now.
All right, formal challenge. Can I do?
Go ahead.
Hey Tom, come on Joan Rivers show and play me some 9-ball for $1,000 for charity. No, wait a minute. Sure, you're a great pool player. In my pants.
Dick Van Patten, so good to see you. Screwballs and